Court sittings throughout the country were put on hold for 2 hours today after workers from the Ministry of Justice walked off the job, demanding better pay. About 1,500 workers joined today's strike action, and they say they'll continue working to rule and taking other industrial action for the next month. The union, the PSA, says workers want a pay rise of 3% this year and a similar amount next year. But the ministry says they're asking for more than 13%. Anne-Marie May reports.
The Justice Ministry lists amongst its values respect and integrity, but placards carried by the workers suggest they're not seeing much evidence of that in the workplace. They say the ministry is the third lowest of all government departments when it comes to pay. The ministry has offered workers a 5% pay rise over 2 years, but staff say that's not enough. Jared Doe, who works on the probate team at the High Court in Wellington, says they process wills from all over the country, and in the last year alone the number of files they handle has grown by 2,000.
Then you've got people on the front line who are dealing with sexual assault victims, victims of serious crimes, and those roles are some of the ones that the ministry wants to devalue. You've got people seeing harrowing stuff, typing it up every day, and they're getting told their role isn't valued anymore, so that's terrible.
Staff also want the Ministry of Justice to reduce its 15% gender pay gap, the highest of any of the core public services. In Auckland, Ministry worker Avisha Prasad says she is passionate about her job, but that is not being recognised.
I want something more fair. I want less women to complain. There's about a 15% difference between men and women, and that's really unfair because all of us do the same amount of work.
That sentiment was echoed by Sarah Herbert from the High Court at Auckland.
The team members make me feel valued, but in terms of how the ministry shows us how they pay us, the workload that we have, it can be quite hard to feel valued in your job sometimes.
A Christchurch lawyer, Jeremy Daly, was supportive of today's strike action and believes many other lawyers feel the same.
It's quite poor that funds are being allocated from the government to pet projects when they should go to the people at the coalface who are working in very stressful and stressed conditions and dealing with vulnerable people who often have mental health issues, and we're not supporting them.
In a statement, the Ministry of Justice said the amount it has offered its staff is in line with other public sector pay agreements. It says it remains open and committed to reaching a negotiated settlement. In Wellington for Checkpoint, Anne-Marie May.